Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. And you might remember this build. This is my build I make for Trail Tank, and I really like using for everything else. It's just basically dynamite propelled plane. So I want to make a gun that's like propelled by dynamite, the boat's propelled by dynamite, instead of like a railgun. Because I mean this works, why would a gun work? That was my entire train of thought. I have no idea how this will work, and there's also a slight issue that I've realized. So basically, see these anchor pins? When I built this, I was thinking like, oh, I'll just stack a ton of anchor pins and they'll absorb the damage from the dynamite, so then the rest of the build can go flying. And that's what I thought it did this entire time. But it turns out, these anchor pins are absolutely useless. Like, if I just fill that entire area with like 1x2s, it'll work just the same. It works just fine. If anything, that's more staying back there than usual. It's like, that's more effective, actually, than just the dynamite blocks. The anchor pins. So, my initial idea with the gun for, like, armoring the entire sides and the barrel with, like, anchor pins, I don't think that's gonna work, because you see this. But, I mean, just in case the anchor pins actually have an effect, let me try something. I'm gonna make a wall of anchor pins and explode some dynamite and see what that does. And let's just spawn a seat with some dynamite on front of it. So like here, and let's just slap a few pieces of dynamite to that. 1, 2, and 4. 4 should be fine. And let's see what this does. Alright, right click. Okay. The wall has taken damage. The anchor pins have taken damage. That tells me the anchor pins are not invincible anymore. I thought they were. I guess not. I was wrong. So that's a slight issue. It's like if I bring the seat over like right beside it, it's gonna break. Probably. And would you look at that? The wall's gone. The anchor pins are destroyed. Okay. This is not good. But that doesn't mean our idea cannot work. We just might make it one shot. Like, you only get one shot. Otherwise, yeah. So let's try that, maybe. Alright, before we do the actual thing, I want to just try this and see the damage resistance of these different blocks. So right over here, we have 1 4x8. Then we have 4 2x4s. And we have 16 1x2s. And I just put dynamite, same distance for everything, and let's just see how much damage it does. Alright, let's try that again. A bit further, it seems. Alright, one section. Still too close. This dynamite is really, really powerful, I realize now. Still too close. That's interesting. If I change my seat placement, it's no longer... Okay, never mind. It's just acting weird now. Don't we love inconsistency? Alright, we're just gonna... See that much? It's like around that much. I'm just gonna put random estimates now, because this is not acting consistent at all. Now let's just slap 2x4s. I mean, we just want a general idea anyways. We're not trying to measure the values. It's just qualitative assessment. Those are entirely destroyed. Okay. I think we're starting to know what our answer will be, which is what I predicted, and based on my previous testing, that does match. I just want to confirm one more time before I actually make the build. And this should probably get entirely destroyed. Yep. Okay. We're gonna go with small blocks. Maybe even... Wait, actually, one more thing I should test. I lied, 2 more things. Grid blocks. Does that seem better than the 1x2 blocks? Interesting. That actually seems better than 1x2 blocks. Maybe grid blocks are the way to go. But still, one last test. The smallest block. My seat died, but that's completely intact. Why? Okay, that's more reasonable. Okay, that does seem to be doing better than anything else we've tested so far. The complexity would become an issue once we try using these. And I just thought of one more thing to do. This is becoming more of a test video than the actual making thing. Weight blocks. Did not work at all. Okay, we're gonna go with tiny blocks, basically. That's what we've learned. Alright then. I guess I'll just try building something to start off with, and yeah, let's start from there. I'm curious if this would work. I basically encased like 4 pieces of dynamite in all of this, which I don't think is going to survive anyways. And then this is our projectile, which is literally attached to the build, but the dynamite destroys it anyway, so it works. Hopefully. Let's see if this works. I don't have good hopes for this, but I mean... Yeah, that just went kaboom. And scattered all our pieces. I don't think the projectile went anywhere. Yep, that didn't work. Okay. Maybe not this. I have alternate ideas. I think there's no point like properly fully encasing it because this is not gonna like be reusable. There's no way this works. I was thinking something. What if the more distance you make it, like I made it this far, let's say that, and then I spam a bunch of dynamite. So basically my thought behind this is the dynamite explosion radius isn't gonna get much bigger, but the actual force it's imparting on the build itself is going to be stronger. I'm thinking this because if you look at this build, you see I have a ton of dynamite here, but it's spaced out from my actual build. So it imparts all of this force into me, allowing me to launch into the air this fast, but without entirely destroying me. So maybe this is the strat. So I make a long projectile like this one, and then I can spam a ton of dynamite in the back, and that'll actually make it go faster. Hopefully. That's my thought. But, I mean, we will have to test that one as well. Alright, let's try this. Oh, a bit bouncy. Fire! Did the projectile go anywhere? I can't tell. How do I tell if it's actually getting anywhere? That just looks like it died. So why does it work in my seat? I hope this idea works. No, the projectile's right there. You can see the nose cone. More distance? Let's try that. Or let's try turning down the dynamite, see if my initial theory was right. So it's a lot less dynamite now. Nope, still destroys everything. Let me try more distance then. Because if the other build works, this has to work, right? Why would the other build work and does not work? Maybe it's a seat? I mean, we can try that as well, I guess. Slap a seat on it and see if that makes a difference. But this has to be long enough. Like, this is so much longer than before. The build seems to disintegrate. Like, without going anywhere. Almost as if, like, my seat getting destroyed is destroying the rest of the build as well. Interesting. What if I put my seat at the end of the build? Right here. This isn't the most aerodynamic seat, but whatever. Okay, now I go flying. Interesting. So, maybe I have to launch my seat itself and not... That's very interesting. I guess I have to launch my seat, because look how well... I mean, it's not very straight, it's not very accurate, but... I mean, it's just a rod with a seat at the end, but... Interesting. I did not think about this. The seat actually is a major reason why this works. Okay, good to know. Now, let's slap a ton more dynamite on it, I guess, and I can't even spawn it. That was not me launching it. That was it just hitting the ground. No, just... Okay, I'm just gonna leave my seat. Even if it flies off. Okay, there we go. Alright then, nice to know. Seat has to be on the end of it. All right then. I don't know what I made. Okay, don't worry about it. I just put a different seed on it, and I doubled the amount of dynamite. Let's see what this does. Fire! I went straight up in the air. I was hoping it to be a tiny bit more accurate. Let me try something. Let me try to see if we can add some aiming to this, and see if that makes it more accurate. I don't expect it will do much, but I mean, why don't try? Also, why don't we use our newly strengthened aiming servos? Because of the new update, they're definitely going to be strong enough for this, right? This is not going to work, but let's see how it goes. Alright, aiming does actually somehow work with this. I was not expecting that to work. Alright, aiming does work. It's a bit wobbly, but let's try this. Fire! This is not accurate at all. That's not where I'm trying to point. I'm gonna bump up the amount of dynamite, and then let's add a method at the back to get rid of the excess stick, and then put some fins here. That's what I'm thinking we do. Let's try this. This definitely is gonna work, right? Oh, why are the legs up there? Hey look, I'm flying. In the wrong direction, but it's fine. I'm flying. Fire! There's too much of the stick left at the back, so I think what I said is happening, where the dynamite explosion radius isn't reaching far enough to get rid of the entire stick. So we can just make the stick shorter, right? I guess. Let's just do that then. Full section shorter. Let's try this. Fire! Hey look, it works! Sort of. I mean, that's not bad. It's a lot better than I expected going into this video, to be honest. But it's not accurate at all. I want it to be more accurate. How do I make it more accurate? Alright, I'll just put one in the vertical direction, because that's our main issue. And, I mean, that is more accurate. You can't tell me that's not more accurate. Now we just gotta put one sideways, and hopefully we can get a relatively accurate gun. And honestly, I'm thinking more dynamite after that, and maybe we can add controls to this, because I've been running the seat anyways. At this point, we might as well make it controllable. Alright, let's try this now. I put sideways facing gyros, and that is honestly not bad. And I realized we don't even need the whole control surfaces thing, because we can just control the gyros. So I think more dynamite, and let's try shooting this at stuff. And actually make it look good as well. I'm gonna also spend some time making it look good. And yeah, let's try that. I don't know what I've made. I don't know what, like, my building hasn't been, like, normal today. So I made whatever this is. It's like a truck, I guess. It's really wobbly because I used a big suspension. Also did put suspension there, which is really just for aesthetics, because the entire thing's just going to blow up, including the truck, whenever I launch. So it's really useless, but, I mean, it's there. It looks cool, I guess. And yeah, I have mouse control turning for the thing whenever I hold right click, and I forgot to set it to like hold position. And other than that, it should just fire. Really, it should just work. So you just aim there and fire. Oh my, that was laggy. And we have this entire section of thing with us, which we shouldn't have. It's connected for some reason. Why is it connected? What is it connected to? It's not connected. Oh no, it is. Right here. Okay. Okay. It is connected. My bad. Now it's not connected. And now this should be ready to fire. Our mega truck gun. Let's just aim at that rock. That should be fine. And fire! Oh my, why'd I go straight up? Okay, I think we need to make a few minor modifications. And I think the barrel might actually be causing some problems right now. So I'm gonna get rid of like the front end of the barrel. There, this should work now. Aim at the rock. And fire. We still went straight up. What is wrong with this build? I'm just gonna get rid of one entire section of these and replace it with dynamite, I guess. Alright, an extra layer of dynamite added. Aim at the rock. Fire! Okay, that was a lot better. That felt a lot better. I mean, we're really damaged, but that's okay. Because that felt a lot better. And our truck is just blown to bits. Perfect. So, I guess we start shooting at something. I guess. Yeah. Alright, this is the target I made for the railgun testing video. But it should work just fine for this as well. You should definitely watch the railgun testing video, by the way. That was pretty cool. The new update 1.9, not this one. Alright, let's aim. That seems like good. That seems good. And fire! We flew straight over the target. Of course we did. Okay, we're gonna have to aim a bit low. Or maybe a lot low. Because that flew very, very high up. Okay, I'm starting to realize this might not be the most practical weapon. But it's fun, and that means something, right? Fire! Okay, we're literally gonna walk straight up to, like, drive straight up to target and just shoot it right there. I don't care at this point. This is so inaccurate. Alright, let's drive up to the target. Stop here. Aim. Fire. And we either just barely grazed the target or phased right through it. I'm leaning more on the latter considering the fact that there's missing blocks on the back end of it. Let's try that one more time. One more time. See if we still phase through it. Alright, let's drive up to it. And stop moving. Stop moving, truck. Aim. And maybe a bit lower. Set aim lower. And fire. Okay, we flew over the target. This is the most useless truck ever. I had better luck just... I don't know. Okay, I definitely have better luck just grabbing a proper weapon. There's no way this misses. Right? Okay, I think we're phasing through the target. I think that's what's happening here. I mean, we ripped off one leg of it. Now, for context, let me show you how effective a simple railgun is. This is the version of the railgun that worked the best last time. And I'll just fire it. Did it go straight through? Okay, maybe it's just the update. This latest update has been messing with some physics. I have noticed that. Okay, just bounced right off. Nice. 1.955 did change some physics, it seems. So maybe our massive truck-mounted explosive gun thing would have been more effective before 1.955. Let me try one of the other versions. Like, this one has dynamite on the end, so this one should definitely work. Simple. No more target. For context, it did not do that back in 1.9 when I tested this. Oh no, wait, the target's right there. Okay, I know this is about what it did last time as well, yeah. So effective. And then on the other hand, we have massive truck that is useless. But that's because it's fun, I guess. It's so fun. So this video is just not making any sense at this point. So I think we should end it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Truck mounted railgun, whatever we made. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. You should probably subscribe to my channel. I'm telling you, most of my videos are less, how do I describe this? This video has been not very coherent. I'm telling you, most of my videos are more coherent than this. So you should definitely subscribe and check out some of the other ones out. Other than that, my Discord server is fun. And I guess that's it. You should like. Did I miss anything? Alright then, goodbye. We flew up, not straight. This is amazing.